Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Wednesday, March 25th, 2026 at about 10 p.m. Eastern. Again, I'm getting the videos out a little later this week because I just landed in Puerto Rico and I've got tons and tons of shit to do every day when I'm done trading. I'm setting things up. Today, I spent about, 5 hours at the car dealership, got that all squared away, had to learn how to fucking, navigate the cockpit because it's all this new stuff. I have no idea. That was like a course in itself, learning how to drive my new car. That was a lot of fun. And then, still got to get the office set up and this and that. So we're going to start our new schedule on Sunday with the week ahead analysis. We'll see what time we want to do that on Sunday. And then, I'm going to shoot for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for the day ahead analysis for those to be right around, 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll figure it out. And then that'll be a schedule because then we have the live broadcast for that. It'll be recorded. So if you can't make the live, don't worry, you'll be able to watch it. Everything will be perfect. Then we're going to have our pre-market huddles every morning. We're going to trade power hour together. It's going to be insane, guys. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to rock and roll. I'm just, I'm getting all this stuff together and I'll be happy when it's finished because I'm really tired kind of burning the candle at both ends. It's going to be nice to have all the personal stuff in order so I can just focus on this and get enough sleep and all that good stuff. But life is good. Today we had a great day. We read that price action like a book. You guys saw, those of you in the trading chat, I had the one trade congestion exit. It's one of the 5 types of trading on the 10,000 volume chart for the NASDAQ. Netted about $4,000 on that trade. I think it was 4 contracts. You guys saw it there. And that was my one trade, one and done. Don't force it in the price action. And I'm going to tell you again and again, it's quality over quantity. And then you work on your setups, you work on your trading plan. If you don't have a trading plan, that's a problem. And as you get your bearings and you start to trade more carefully, more professionally, more quality setups every day, and you start to see that improvement in your equity curve, that's when you start to scale up in contracts. Some of you on micros, I understand that. And then you get used to, okay, instead of 2 micros, 4, and then 6, and then you build over time, and it doesn't happen overnight. And then you get to the point where the same trades, you're putting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 contracts, full contracts sometimes. And then that same trade will actually net you an amazing living, but you've got to build up to that place, and you do it through VolPro Edge and through quality trades, patience, focus, discipline, all those good things. There's my motivational rant. I hope you appreciate it. Meanwhile, I can't hear out of my left ear. I think I've got some salt water in there. Gonna have to go and have them clean it out. Usually the sand gets in there. So it's a lot of fun. I'm hearing out of this ear, not so much out of this ear. We gotta have fun. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the analysis here. We've got another, look at this range here. This means this market does not know what to do. And what did we say in yesterday's daily analysis? We said the market doesn't know what to do. Now, did we still patiently wait and make money today during our New York session trading? We did. And a lot of you guys in the chat took the same trade today, which was that 10,000 volume chart flash slash, that kind of rhymes, flash and slash KLR pattern. You guys bought the low, you were into the extension on the 50K chart, and it just rocketed back up. Many of you in the chat took the same setup. Why? Because VolPro Edge is objective. It works. You guys all made about 100 points. You were one and done. I'm so proud of you guys. And for those of you that weren't there or didn't catch it or whatever, it just goes to show you what can happen when you start applying yourself and working hard with VolPro Edge, okay? But the day ahead analysis, spot on. And I'm going to say the same thing. Let's just let this market continue to do its thing. Look at this. I don't know where this is going right now. And we'll see what Asia and London do with the price action when we meet, we congregate in the trading chat tomorrow morning before New York, and we'll patiently wait again. I'm sure we'll get 1 or 2 high quality setups regardless. But in terms of the overnight action, it's not like I'm looking at this pattern on the daily going, oh yeah, this is definitely, we need to all be short right now. No. Oh, we need to all be long right now. No. How about we all need to not do anything right now? That's my advice on NASDAQ, okay? So, and if you're just joining us, you're on a free trial, whatever it is, please, even if you don't understand this, watch the videos. They're helpful. There's lots of rants, psychological stuff. You'll start to get a taste of the vocabulary for VolPro Edge. You can go back and look at past daily analysis videos and, oh, how good are these calls? Well, to be honest, they're good. So, they're great. Go back and look at those videos and study them. And we also build one video to the next video to the next video. So if this is your first video, you're going to be like, wait a second, what's going on? It's kind of like you just walked in, to a postdoc class in the university and you haven't even finished your high school degree yet. That's what it's going to be like. But then you got to sit patiently there in that postdoc class and watch and listen and learn like you need to do here with VolPro Edge, okay? So that's the NASDAQ. Let's go ahead and jump on over to gold. We'll let this load here for a second. And I'm just going to say, guys, probably most of these markets don't know what to do right now because of what's going on in Iran. Ceasefire, no ceasefire. Oh, we're talking. Oh, we're not talking. Oh, we're coming to terms. Oh, no, we're not. The market, it's got, post-traumatic stress right now. It's like, well, geez, I mean, what's going on? Market doesn't know what to do. That's going to be all these markets. So look at gold, same thing. It did end up pushing up, like we said yesterday. And now you're just kind of hovering here. I would say you're probably going to have another pretty choppy day, maybe a good buy zone down in here. If you use your intraday charts, and then maybe it'll try and, squeeze a little higher up through these highs. I would guess something like that, you know. So we'll see. And all this is news dependent, right? So if something crazy comes out in the news, it can change things a lot. You just got to use VolPro Edge, use the charts, use your intraday charts, and be ready to rock and roll. I would say right now with gold and the NASDAQ, the first two markets we've looked at, do not take a bunch of risk right now because the market's still figuring out what it wants to do. We want to trade markets that are clear, that we identify, hey, wow, the daily, the weekly, the monthly, they're all in line. The DMLs are making sense. The types of trading are syncing up on these multiple time frames. Oh, the intraday charts confirm it. Boom. That's when you do it. And if you just wait for those moments, you're going to make a lot of money. But then the key is to not piss it all away when things aren't clear, like right now. Okay, hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and look at crude oil. We'll let this load here for a second. By the way, guys, while this is loading, have you ever had Manchego cheese? If not, highly recommended. Amazing. While this is loading, I'm going to cut myself a slice because I'm really hungry and I wanted to share that with you guys. Guys, this chunk of Manchego, my gosh, it's like creamy, rich. I don't even know how I would describe Manchego, but to me, it's like a combination of Swiss and Parmesan or something. It's just incredible. So not only do I guide you with VolPro Edge, I give you culinary tips. I mean, what more could you ask for, honestly? All right, we're having fun. Nobody's having more fun but us. Looking at crude oil here, it did rally, but still very confused. Another inside bar here, inside bar here. I would just continue to be careful. I really would, but you got a lot of support here, so I'd look to buy probably in there if the intraday charts set that up. I would not be shorting crude oil right now. One aircraft carrier gets hit in the Gulf over there. There's going to be, crude could just go from 91 to 150 like that, right? You don't want to be on the wrong side of that trade. So be careful. Don't be shorting. Look for good spots to long. The daily looks like it wants to enter congestion up and round the bend to the upside. We're still at the middle of the weekly envelope. Guys, I'm not going into much detail right now because I went into all the 5 types of trading and this and that in last night's video. So if you want to rehash that, go watch that video. I'm just quickly going through what I see now because not much has changed from last night's video. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump on over to the euro here. Got my lemonade. It's delicious. It's kind of like limonade, sparkly lime water. It's amazing. I love it. That with the Manchego. Very, very nice. Today bien. There's my French lesson for you guys. All right. So the dollar got a little stronger today on the back and forth. That might be it for the euro strength. I thought maybe we'd push a little higher. We didn't. We have congestion entrance to the downside now. See, we were trending up here. Boom, congestion entrance. I thought there'd be more support in here. But I'm guessing your intraday charts told you that there wasn't. And now, look, see, a lot of you guys will look at this. You go, well, look, Andy, there's a pocket. And, these DMLs are holding here. Yeah, that's true. But look where we are on the weekly. The weekly resistance pocket just shot us down. Who's going to win? This daily pocket pushing up or the weekly resistance pushing down and the monthly trying to break out of congestion to the downside, right? That's why you don't want to buy that daily pocket. I'm not saying you really want to short it. Just don't, you don't want to do anything. You want to take these patterns when the types of trading on the multiple time periods match up, then you use the DMLs. You guys know what I'm saying, right? I know it sounds complicated if you're new, but it's not. And if you work hard for a few months, it'll change your life, and you should, or your life won't change, right? I want it to change. That's why I'm here. I want to help you guys. All right, let's go ahead and finish it off with Bitcoin. An absolute mess, same as everything else. Let it be. Let it be. Don't do anything with Bitcoin right now. Leave it. I will see you guys in the pre-market chat tomorrow morning, and I wish you all a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever in the world you are. And let's just continue to do what we do, which is basically crush and make a lot of money, which I'm going to be honest, it's kind of a lot of fun. All right, guys, I'll see you. Bye-bye.